2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA, 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
AccuSleep offers a safe and effective medical option for those who suffer from sleep disorders of all kinds. AccuSleep makes restoring healthy sleep patterns possible. No medication, no surgery, just good sound sleep. Mend your sleep so you can stop counting sheep. Experience restorative sleep at AccuSleep, the acupuncture sleep clinic in Ocala, by calling 352-615-5566.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to.
Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418 or visit them online, beneficialhearing.com.
I'm Jan from Palm Garden. Christmas in 2020 sure looks different than it has in years past.
I'm Crystal, and it's fair to say this year has been like no other for the healthcare and the whole community.
We want to thank our frontline staff who continue to care for our residents every day.
And thanks to the family members who have been unable to visit for so long.
We wish each and every one of you a blessed holiday season. Merry Christmas from Palm Garden.
That time of year again. You found that perfect gift. Now how to ship it? Well, Just Ship is the answer. Just Ship has a flat rate for package ship and curbside pickup with convenient weekend hours. Plus, even gift wrapping is available. Right now until December 16th, Just Ship will have free pickup or 15% off your total shipping cost. Shop small, ship small. Just Ship is located across from Yandles Building Supply on North Magnolia. Call them at 352-234-3840.
WOCA.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz and Sonda Eunice on a dreary Monday morning, but with Sonda and her guests, they seem to brighten things up. So we'll go right back to Sonda. Sonda, take it away.
Thank you, Tom. So right now in the studio, we actually have Norman Benitez with Decorah. Norman, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So could you please tell us a little bit more? Who is Norman and what is Decorah?
Norman is a guy that's been in the industry for a little over 20 years, originally from Puerto Rico, raised in New York, and now calls Ocala his home, and just wanting to just continue to do things better and provide a service for the people that I believe is needed, and Decorah is basically, our concept is trying to provide restaurant quality food to the mobile vending industry, which is a little tough to do, but it's definitely possible. So that's what we're trying to do. I put everything I got into it. So hopefully people are enjoying it.
So for the people that don't speak Spanish, what does Decorah mean? Decorah
means de corazón, from the heart. So that our concept is cooking from the heart. I've always believed that if you're gonna cook for someone else, you have to cook with love. You have to do it with passion. If not, it's just not gonna be right.
Very good.
So that's even when I taught culinary school for a couple of years, and I used to tell kids all the time, I said, you have to feel it. Right. If you're not feeling it, it's just not gonna work.
So you've probably been cooking since childhood.
Oh, yeah. My mom was a single mom, and we had to fend for ourselves a lot. Right. So I started very, very young, and I guess that's where that comes from, you know. So to me, it's not really, it's not really work because I love it so much.
It's your passion.
I'm so passionate about it that it hurts sometimes.
And so you guys have a specialty?
Yeah, our specialty is Mofongo.
Now Tom weighs in.
Which is, for those that do not know what Mofongo is fried green plantain. Then we mash it with all kind of goodness. I can't reveal the goodness because everybody does it different. But it's very tasty, delicious, and then it pairs with just about anything. It's the wonderful thing about it. So that's what Mofongo is. We also, there's also another version of it, which is a Trifongo, which is three things put together, which is the green plantains, WOCA, which is cassava in English, cassava root, and sweet plantains. Okay. So if you can imagine that put together, if you've had those things before, even if you hadn't, it's a lot of fun to eat.
Very cool. I've actually never heard of that, so that's something new.
You're going to have to stop by and check that out.
How have you, what he's talking about is just goodness. Yeah. It's
a lot of
it's healthy for you, too. That's what people don't, you think that it wouldn't because of how much flavor. You think if you got a lot of flavor, it can't be that healthy because if it's good for you, if it tastes good, it's bad for you. If it tastes bad, it's good for you. Right. But that's not always, because the Mofongo he makes, and he says you can pair it with anything, shrimp, chicken, you can pair it with anything.
I even have a skirt steak there for people that are skirt steak lovers, and it goes wonderful with skirt steak and a chimichurri I make, which is my own recipe, and it's just a lot of goodness, of goodness.
Now people are saying, so where's this restaurant located? Where can we go? It's a food truck, correct?
It is a food truck, correct. Hopefully it would be a restaurant in the near future. But right now it is a food truck. We are at the old Kmart. Excuse me. The old Kmart on East Silver Springs. We're trying to kind of develop a food truck, food court out there. It's going to be a flea market out there. So hopefully there are better things to come.
And they have a beautifully wrapped truck.
Oh, the wrapping, I love it.
So eye-catching, very bright, so definitely stands out.
I love it. It reminds me of back home, and people love it.
Yeah.
Well, besides Mofongo, because I know that's what you do better than anybody in town. I know that. You know how I know that? First time I met Norman said it's the best Mofongo in town.
Well, there we go.
No, but I've literally, until I had his Mofongo, I literally would drive once a week to Groveland, Florida.
That's good.
Which is an hour south. Because the guy in Groveland, there's a little place in Groveland where the guy makes good Mofongo. I don't have to do that now. I just go to the East Silver Springs old Kmart, and it's right there.
So all the gas money that you're saving
is going into Mofongo.
It should go to my tip jar.
So, but my question is, what other things can you get on the food truck besides Mofongo?
Well, I'll tell you what. I kind of I was having second thoughts about it because it's tough to work with. But I have a conch that is absolutely amazing. It keeps bringing. Thankfully, I've been blessed and I have everybody that's tried it, has absolutely fallen in love with it. I have other people from the other trucks coming just to eat just the conch. Excuse me, and the conch, I don't know if you guys know conch, but it's kind of difficult to work with, and it's tricky.
If you don't cook it right, you can chew on it like bubble gum.
Exactly, it's bubble gum. But that's something wonderful that we have going there right now. Our empanadas are pretty tasty. We have a Latin aioli that pairs with just about anything. We even have the chicken fingers for the kids, and that goes well with that. I mentioned the skirt steak. We have chicken. We have shrimp, like you mentioned earlier, Tom. And we keep it small like that because it is a food truck, and mine is kind of small.
Do you guys also do catering?
Yes, okay. We do cater. Right now I am in the process of developing that because I don't have all the equipment I need for that. Yeah. But I can do small stuff, maybe 20, 25, 30 people, caterings at this time. and hopefully that goes well. Yeah.
What's the average ticket price? If I was going to come to the food truck, what's the average ticket price a person could come and order something from you and have a good lunch or a good dinner?
Average ticket price right now would be around $13.
So very affordable, just like any restaurant or anything in town. Yeah.
Correct. And I would say even a lot more economic when you talk about things like the skirt steak. If you go anywhere else, if you go to a restaurant, you sit down.
$19.99, $20.
Oh, you're gonna pay a little more than that, Tom.
Yeah. Well, I don't. It's the last time I was remember, I'm in radio. I walk in, people say, "Here you go."
Yeah. I ran a restaurant here in Ocala that sells skirt steak, and it was pretty pricey. So even when it comes to that, I'm pretty fair on the price. And besides, you're gonna have the best skirt steak you've had.
It's the best mofongo I've ever had.
Well, thank you, Tom. I appreciate that, and that's why I do it.
Says the Germanic white guy. It's the best mofongo I've ever had.
So, what would you say is the most rewarding part of what you do?
Well, to be totally honest with you, rewarding for me right now, I mean, we know starting any business is a big sacrifice. And I'm doing this basically alone. Or I thought I was doing it alone. But it happens that I get a little emotional because my daughter, my 17-year-old, has been like just a godsend. Like I am so proud and just I don't even know how to describe it. I don't have the words. She's been so wonderful. She's there with me basically all the time unless she's in school.
Right.
And she's sacrificing a lot, and I get that. So to me right now, excuse me, that's the most rewarding part. My wife has been wonderful also with the help, a couple of family members, and to me that's the rewarding part, that I get to spend time with my family while I'm still doing what I love to do.
That's awesome.
And
I saw you guys when I came out to the food truck.
You saw like half the family out there.
All very friendly, very nice.
Yes,
it's
absolutely.
beautiful to be able to work with family and actually.
Yeah, it is.
While also serving the community, right?
Absolutely, but not only that, but that's just like the personal part.
Yeah.
But just seeing the people, like you come, you get your food, you sit down over there on the tables that we have there in the center of the court. And then they come right back and they're like, oh man, right. That's.
I've heard so many great things, and I mean, you guys are just starting out, but even now, I see you guys gaining momentum, you know what I mean? Like, anyone that goes and tries their food has good things to say about you guys. I see you guys being mentioned on social media, right? So it just looks like you guys are really going to be growing, very fast. So.
Well, we're trying, we're doing all the right things. Yeah. I am very... very, very meticulous about, attention to detail and things of that nature. So, yeah.
Okay, very cool. So Tom here is telling me we've got 1 minute left. So why don't you go ahead and take it away, share anything you'd like, tell people how they can reach you, how they can find the food truck.
Okay, so our Facebook, Decorah LLC. Instagram is the same. Our telephone number is 352-229-2443. 229-2443, and you can come out to the old Kmart on the East Silver Springs Boulevard, and I tell you, maybe you won't get it in a lot of places, but with me, come to the truck, try the food. If there's something you don't like, you need to tell me about it, and I will do everything in my power to make it right. I'm in this to serve people, so. Full service is what we want to provide, and
we're up against the break. We're up against a hard break.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back.
Radio News with Lance Pry.
Former New York City Mayor and President Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani was admitted to MedStar Georgetown University Hospital after testing positive for China virus over the weekend. Rudy tweeted, "Thank you to all my friends and followers for all the prayers and kind wishes. I'm getting great care and feeling good, recovering quickly and keeping up with everything." End quote. California lockdowns by Democrat Governor Gavin Newsom is being met with strong resistance as 85% of California residents are demanded they stay at home because of the China virus.
Mayor Garcetti and Gavin Newsom is responsible for every single person that doesn't have unemployment, that does not have a job, and all the businesses that are going under. And we need your help. We need somebody to do something about this.
Sherman Oaks, California restaurant owner Angela Mars